Look at the state of our bodies.
You guys, it's official. It's dark in the mornings again. It's crazy. I'm not ready. The jet lag has had an opposite effect on me. Usually you're up at the crack of dawn, up bright and early, having gorgeous early mornings. And for whatever reason, this time I've just become a night owl. And this is not a good thing. I need to reverse this immediately. And I need to get back on my early mornings stat. And nothing will force you back into early mornings quite like an 8 a.m. scheduled tennis tournament. I had a match last night. A little night to a morning scenario is never a nice thing. I am sore, I am tired, but I'm also excited because this is the last tournament of the summer. But what a lovely way to bring back the early mornings. So here we are. I'm gonna have a little Sunday reset, and that includes resetting my early mornings, resetting my body appearance-wise, and also having a little physical reset because your girl's been slacking on my workouts. I'm trying to continue my feeling fabulous statement, and I filled in my brows a little bit and I put a little lip stain on. That's the makeup that I'm wearing to my match this morning. But first, Dan has very kindly dedicated his morning to come and help me warm up. So we've grabbed a basket of balls and we're gonna do a quick warm up before I head off to my match.
Yeah, that was too much. If I go baa black sheep, it's too much wool, you know what I'm saying? See, listen, there's a difference in practice versus when you play. In practice, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And then when I play, I'm like a wet noodle.
Well guys, that didn't go as planned. I lost the first set. Second set is currently 1-1. We got rained out 3 times. 3 separate times we went off the court, paused, dried the court. It's been 2.5 hours. It's been 2.5 hours. I'm over it. And then they rescheduled the match because the rain keeps raining, which in their defense, it was not on the forecast. LOL, we move. I'm gonna be rescheduled and playing a different day. I have a chance for a comeback. We'll find out later if I get another red dot or if I will finally have the elusive green dot on my tennis history score. So anyway, we're gonna go drive home. We're home now and I just ate a quick breakfast, made myself my second coffee of the morning, and it's time for me to have my first real shower in the bathroom. I am so giddy. I could positively explode to be finally in here. It has been such a long time coming. I'm so happy, and if you watched my last vlog, you'll know I restocked the bathroom, got some new things, including the necessary rosemary shampoo and conditioner, which you guys have seen me use before, and I'm gonna do a nice big double cleanse, double scrub, use the scalp brush, get in there, remove all of this gel and hairspray that I have in my hair because I have to slick it back when I'm playing tennis. Give it a good clean, and then I'm gonna blow dry my hair, and I'm really excited to show you guys the new product that I've been using from Necessaire. It's their rosemary serum. It's a liquid treatment for the scalp. So if you're someone who cares deeply about hair health, if you're concerned about thinning, and if you just want a product that's gonna help with the overall health of your hair and your scalp, this is a beautiful daily serum that you can add to your routine. I'm so excited because you can apply this to wet or dry hair. So you can be nourishing and strengthening your scalp and your hair no matter what day you're on in your hair wash schedule. It just took me an entire calendar year to air up my hair, but I did tell myself that once we were all set up in the bathroom that I would start re-embarking on my hair health journey, and that includes using my little air wrap, which is just, the struggle is real, but that's okay, the hair is setting. We've done the new Necessaire Rosemary Serum. Thank you so much to Necessaire for sponsoring this portion of the video. I actually screamed when I realized that the green of the bottles and the packaging perfectly matches our quartz countertops. And I'm also so obsessed with this smell. I think they should come out with the rosemary scent in the body wash too, because that would just complete the whole collection. It smells divine. We also have a giant rosemary bush in our backyard, part of our fabulous landscape. I am particularly fond of the scent, and to have this sprinkled on my head every day is an addition that I am happy to add to my daily routine. So that's the new serum, newest addition to the hair care routine. I also just wanted to say that I put my tan remover on before I got in the shower, and I scrubbed the life out of my body because I have had this tan on for like 2 weeks. There were just patches of it that were not falling off, and I'm still undecided on how I feel about the tan remover. I have to say, the self-tan eraser. I feel like my skin's a little bit too dry and sensitive for me to use that all the time. You're supposed to leave it on for at least 5 minutes, and sometimes I'm like, this is boiling my skin alive. So I don't know about that, but anyway, I just had to scrub my skin away because I gotta put a tan on tomorrow for something exciting that I'm filming. And we just needed to go deep into that everything shower. And for the grand reveal, look at that. Look at that healthy, shiny hair. Look at that clean scalp. Like, actually my hair feels so clean. It looks so fresh. This needs to be my life every day. I would like to wake up every single day like this, but look at that hair. The hair health is giving, my friends. I've also really been loving the side part lately. I've been doing my blowouts and just giving it a little side part to add a little bit more volume and zhuzh to my life, and I kind of like it. It's been a long time since I've parted ways with the middle part. Which, by the way, I will never retire the middle part, okay? But just for fun, just for an extra bouncy little blowout vibe, it's giving effortless love. Okay, where has the day gone, I ask you? Oh my goodness. I just needed to hunker down and get some filming done. We were finishing up a vlog, I was filming some reels, and just general, you know, whatever. The day left me, the day escaped me. I need to basically continue my little reset tomorrow. Continue my reset and my match tomorrow, which is hilarious. But anyway, long story short, my little sister Amila has been living in Prague for the last year. How has it been a year? Time is flying and it is beyond my brain's comprehension. Yes. She met a sweet little man while she was abroad, obviously fell in love. It's so it's like a movie. And she just moved home with said man and they just landed. My mom picked them up from the airport and we are going to meet them right now. So I'm gonna go pick up some sushi. Had to see the fam for den. This was not part of the original Sunday plan. I would just like to add. My whole day, it's just... Sushi secured. Hi, it's the next day. I've had a very busy day. Busy day. Went out and did our exercises this morning. I came home, I put a tan on. I filmed a video for Revolve. I have been editing and it's just been a crazy, busy little day. I haven't had a moment to think and now I'm covered in makeup and I have to go for my rematch. My rematch is at 5 p.m. in Coquitlam. It's literally, oh my God, it's 3:30. It's 3:30. We have to leave in like 15 minutes and I just wanted to show you before I wipe off half of my look. I just don't want to like sweat orange all over my outfit. You know, I'm okay to have some makeup on. That's fine, whatever. I filmed a 10-minute makeup look for Revolve and I used, listen, they've always carried nude sticks, okay? And they've always had my nude sticks Picante blushes and I've never showed it in any of the videos that I filmed for Revolve and I was like, oh, I really wanna like give it its moment. So I did just briefly say in the video like, oh, you know, Taylor Swift's new era. This is the perfect blush, the perfect orange blush. And I hope they don't edit it out because they edit the videos, I don't. I hope they just accept that moment for us Swifties. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I also like had pinned my hair back just to do my makeup for the video and then I ended up leaving it in. I didn't even take my hair out because I kind of liked it. But the blowout is still going strong from yesterday. So guys, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Also the thought of going and like playing tennis and attempting to win right now is not the moment. Also, LOL that that's in the background. This is how easily swayed I am. I saw one TikTok of a girl talking about how she gets the best like scrub, aka scrubbing the tan off using Dial soap, and I'm like so desperate to get this off. When I was scrubbing my body yesterday, I literally can't get the curdling bits off of my neck. It's insane. But that's what I was attempting to do in the shower this morning because I tried scrubbing it off yesterday and I couldn't get it off. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. But anyway, the tan's on. Oh, I'm gonna bleed tan all over this. Oh no, I didn't consider that. Ugh, I just have nothing washed. I haven't done laundry. I'm just, my brain is all over the place. LOL. I was having a little iced coffee in my cutie little Nespresso cup. So cute. And then we're just gonna eat lunch because we haven't eaten lunch yet. And Dan actually made us the cod, which was so sweet. He was cooking it up while I was filming. Hi, Babu! And I wanted to show you kind of the current hyperfixation meal, including this cod. Current hyperfixation meal, which I'm gonna put in a container because I have to eat it to go. I've been meal prepping all of this ahead of time. So I've got sweet potato, broccoli, delicious. Then a little cod fillet, delicious that we cover in Greek seasoning. So yummy. Then take a little tzatziki, put it on here because you just can't go wrong with some tzatziki, honestly. Delicious. I live and breathe for tzatziki, truly. Then the pièce de résistance, this little chili in oil, this spicy chili oil. We have been crushing this, putting it on everything, putting it on our breakfast, on every meal possible. Just a little sprinkle of that. Oh, it is so good. I don't know what flavor and glory is in this. This one in particular is with peanuts. I don't know why we couldn't find the original one whenever we went to restock this, but it is so good. So good. Sprinkle a little bit of salt on everything. Et voila! There's our little lunch. I'm gonna be eating that right before my match. It's a couple days later. It's a couple days later. I've been nursing the loss, if you couldn't tell. I lost my match and I was so devastated about it. I have to tell you guys, I just have to have a brief little tennis moment, and I just need you to know, for all of the Swiftie haters out there, this is also gonna somehow tie into Taylor Swift because I have a lot on my mind, and it was a week filled with Taylor Swift, okay? So I've just washed my hair. I'm having an air drying moment today, and I'm gonna be getting ready while we chat. All right, so listen, little tennis fun fact for you. Dan and I have now been playing for, like actually playing for 4 years. We basically played big ping pong prior to that. When we moved here back in 2021, that fall, we started taking tennis lessons. So we've been playing since then. And I would say it's taken me until this year to actually play well. Like every time I look at old videos of myself, I'm like, wow, I can't play. This is so hilarious. But we have improved. We take lessons every once in a while. Obviously, we travel a lot. We're not deep into our routines as much as I would love to be, but we do play a lot. It's so fun. We play recreationally, and what I learned, having learned tennis as an adult, is that there's endless ways for you to play. Obviously, this is dependent on where you live. I'm talking about my experience, but you can play so much. There are so many tournaments. There are so many community leagues that you can join and enter in. Some people take it so seriously. Like, there are lifelong tennis tournament players, okay? And we have seen all walks of life playing tennis, all age groups. It has been such a fun community to enter into. I couldn't recommend it more. Anyway, so it's been so fun, and we have had so much fun, and I have been having so much fun. I love playing with Dan. I love playing with our little community that we play with, and it's been incredibly enjoyable entering tournaments and being a little bit more competitive. But what I have learned, what I have been learning about myself, is that I'm not actually a competitive person, and I'm actually a really intensely sore loser. And I would like to tell you this tale just in case any of you feel the same, because we're not alone here, okay? It can be very intimidating to learn new things as an adult. I think we get very, very deeply ingrained in our comfort zones, and we just think, oh, I don't want to learn anything new. Oh, I'm not going to be good at it. Let's not try it. So it has been a very humbling experience over the last 4 years, trying to get better at something, learning a new skill, learning a new physical sport, and having a lot of fun with it. And I've realized that that's kind of where it stops for me. As soon as I'm not having fun anymore, I'm not having fun. And losing for me is not having fun, okay? I really, I'm a big sore loser, okay? And I just have to pat myself on the back because I have been doing a lot of losing. This entire last year, we basically entered in a little community group, and a few mornings per week we go, and I don't know if there's like 15 of us who play against each other, and it's so fun, and we set up our own little matches, and it's not for anything, you know, it's purely recreational. It is just for fun. There is scorekeeping that we keep track of, and I lost every single match. Every single one. Every single one. And at first I was like, whatever, I'm out here, I am doing my workout, I'm getting my cardio, I'm getting my steps, I'm having fun, I'm getting better, like I'm improving. Even if I'm not winning the game, I am still, you know, that participation ribbon, you know? But out of the 15 people in our little list, and seeing me at the very bottom every single time, it just starts to weigh down on you a little bit. And then I thought, okay, our little spring session ended, the summer rolled around, we were playing a little bit more, we took a couple lessons, and then the summer tournament season started, and I was like, hell yeah, I am ready. I am gonna crush these hoes. I felt so prepared. I feel like my skills have gotten so much better, and I was ready. And then I step onto the court, and my whole body turns to mush. Like, I don't know what happens to me because I'm a generally confident person. I don't care what people think. I love to do things for the fun of it. I'm not an entirely competitive person. Like if I'm losing, usually I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll take it. I'll be here for the fun of it, that's fine. But then I get so nervous. Like I literally lose control of my body. My legs stop moving. I become mush and so nervous, and it's like I've never played tennis in my life when I start to play, and I get so grumpy about it, and I don't know what comes over me. I don't know what happens to me because this has never happened to me in my life. Why am I falling apart for a very recreational little tennis match? It is the craziest thing. I was joking to Dan being like, I need to have like a shot of tequila or something before I play because I don't know, maybe I care about this more than I think, and then because I'm losing or I'm doubting myself and doubting my abilities that I just suddenly fall apart mentally and crumble into the abyss. I don't know what's going on, but we entered a few tournaments this summer and I lost every single match. Like it's the red dots, and now it's just kind of become this like cloud that's hanging over me. Like I can't win a match, and then I say that out loud, and then I'm aware that that's the reality of it. So then every time I enter into a match, I'm like, well, I'm probably not gonna win today. And usually I would still do it for the enjoyment of the sport and be a good sport about it, but now I'm over it. Losing's getting old. And now I'm starting to wonder why I ever started playing tennis at all. Why can't I win a match? I go and play in a tennis practice and I'm like, wow, I'm playing so well. I play a match and it's like, oh, I don't know. And so here I am, I've reached a crossroads where I'm like, do I actually want to play in tournaments? Do I actually want to keep getting better? Or do I enjoy tennis for the sport and the play of it and not actually the competitive aspect of it? Because there's only so much losing that I've realized that I can take, and now it's been a year of it and I'm over it, and so I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm trying to say to you here, but I just needed you to know that I did in fact lose my matches, and now I'm questioning whether or not I'm ever gonna enter a tournament again because I'm a big sore loser, and I've been working way too hard and spending way too much time and money to go in and lose every single match that I play. Okay? So there's my little recap. Curious to know if anyone else feels the same. I know I posted on Instagram and a few of you were like, same, LOL. Really quickly before I continue, I just want to have a couple little moments to chat about the makeup because I was filming my final little video for the Revolve YouTube channel, which I'm curious to know, have any of you seen them? Have any of you been watching them? Do you like it when people do those things? Because I know that this is nothing new. People get those opportunities all the time. It's like, oh, beauty editors, content creators, anybody will go through and it's like, here's a look we created using the products available at XYZ. And I do have a lot of fun doing that format. It's kind of just like a completely different filming style for me to film a video that is not being edited by me nor being posted on my channel. So it's a fun little different way of working in this space, which is fun. Anyway, for each of the videos I get to try some products from the Revolve Beauty site, and I actually picked up the Anastasia brow pen because I was like, oh, you guys know I love my Valentino brow pen, but I needed to use a product that was on their website, so I picked this up, and it's really nice, but you know when the tip dries out instantly? Like the first few times I used it, I was like, okay, this is cute, but even storing it upside down, there's just nothing here, and I know that's what happened back in the day when I used to use the NYX pens. Anyway, that's a little brow update. I'm just going to put the brow gel in, and then I also just wanted to say that this week, Dan was really sweet. Oh, you know, Dan is so tuned in to the beauty space after all these years of editing all my videos, and he actually went and picked up Dior Rosewood for me because this is the shade that I haven't been able to find. So I was so excited about it, and he picked that up for me. That was very sweet. And so I thought we could try it on together here today and see if it is indeed the shade that we've been looking for. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, that literally, am I crazy? Or does that not look exactly the same as the Summer Fridays one we tried the other day? The Sweet Rosé Blush Butter Balm. I definitely thought it would be a lot less purple and a lot more kind of, I don't know, a little bit more neutral, I guess. I don't know what I was expecting, perhaps, but maybe this is exactly what it was. I just thought rosewood in my mind was a little bit more on the neutral brown side. But regardless, this formula that they've created, oh Dior. I think my favorite one out of the bunch, to be honest, that I've tried is the toffee. I think it's so pretty. But you can just see how juicy this is and so lovely. Then really quickly, I got a little PR package from Lancome. Marla, if you happen to be watching, thank you so much for this. Sweet, sweet angel. She was so sweet and stocked me up on a ton of Lancome favorites, including my mascara favorites. And I'm so happy because my YSL Lash Clash is, she's done, she's flaking. And I just love so much. the Hypnose mascara in brown. So thrilled to have a restock. Marla, you're the best. Thank you so much. And then she also gave me the Idol mascara in brown, which I haven't used Idol in so long. I also haven't used Monsieur Big in so long. It's been a minute. So very happy to have that. Marla, thank you. So I'm gonna use that in a hot sec. After I just set this in real quick. Now real quick, back to the little tennis chat. How does that relate to Taylor Swift, you may ask? Well, it did lead me to think about her New Heights podcast, which actually, have I talked about this on YouTube? Or was that just TikTok? Oh no, I'm forgetting what I've said in vlogs so far. But okay, this is for the Swifties out there, okay? For those of you who are fans of Taylor Swift, then you probably would have seen that she has given a release date for her next album, which I'm so excited about. And then she was on a podcast. She did the New Heights podcast with Travis and Jason, and I did set, actually Dan also sat with me. We sat on the couch and it was like, it was a moment. It was a spectacle. I watched the whole thing and I was just giddy. I was a giddy little squealy gal just kicking my feet. I just love really love to get a glimpse into happy, loving, sweet relationships, and like watching that relationship unfold feels like I'm watching a really good 90s rom-com, just witnessing Travis and Taylor. I'm obsessed with all of it. It's so great. And it's just like honestly a good distraction right now. I'm like, yes, give us a glimpse into your love. Give us this happiness and joy. The songs that she has made thus far about her relationship with Travis, and like, give me more. I'm obsessed. Give me 14 more of them. Yeah, I can't get enough, truly. And that's like, as a fan, as a kind of like newer, deeper, more obsessed fan, that almost 2-hour podcast is like the most we've gotten into her life. It felt like so relaxed and lovely and wonderful. Anyway, loved watching it. And her new album, Life of a Showgirl, is all about the orange. It's all orange. Oh my God. And so you know that I was screaming because Nude Sticks Picante, the blush that I made with Nude Sticks years ago. I've been screaming about orange. I've been screaming about the love for orange for so long. And at first, not everybody saw the vision. I know it's a brighter and scarier blush. I get it. But orange is just, it's such a special, special part of our world. Orange is such a gorgeous, vibrant color, and I've always been obsessed with it. Never forget the little orange lipstick search video that we made. For those of you who have been here since then, I know you know the orange love is real. And so whenever it has a little moment in the media and in the world, I just get so giddy when people see the light for orange. So obviously, me being a Swiftie, me being a big fan, I simply lost my mind when it was all about the orange, and I was like, hello, I am wearing Picante for the foreseeable future. Yes, I know that she's not wearing Picante, but she could be. She could be. If anyone knows anybody, if anyone can put us in touch with Taylor's team, let us know. We'd love to give her some Picante. But I was just so happy, and I'm just sitting there listening to all my favorite songs, weeping over my favorite songs over and over again. And I'm like, hell yeah. Prepare to be sick of me in this resurgence of orange, and let my love for Picante and, you know, my pride. I'm so proud of this. I'm proud whenever someone acknowledges the fabulousness of orange. LOL, as I sit here not putting it on my face, but you guys already saw it in this vlog. You guys know we love Picante over here. So also shout out to Naomi Handler. She made a very sweet video about Picante being the blush for this new era, this new Taylor era, and I'm just thrilled about it. So it's been a really fun week for the Swifties. It's been a fun week for the Picante believers. And it also just makes me feel like we're getting another couple weeks of like summer feeling and summer vibes and sun-kissed vibes, and I just, yeah, very, very happy about that. I completely distracted myself. I didn't even make the point that I was originally going to make. What I wanted to say was, in that podcast, Taylor Swift was also talking about how she doesn't care and she's not competitive in sports either. And to just close that out, I just wanted to say, LOL, obviously in tennis, that's me. Even though I do care. A little bit. Ugh, I might just keep my hair in this clip, honestly. I'm just living in it. This little clip. I think I bought it at Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't even remember. But it's just a little mini clip, and it's just been keeping my hair out of my face. If you are bothered and easily overwhelmed by things touching you, and including your own hair, having a little clip, if you have thinner hair, is just so great. Anyway, I also just wanted to say that just on the family front, the last couple weeks have been lots of family, lots of love. It has been so nice. And for those of you who have been here, part of the fam for years, then you can probably also be experiencing this crazy, weird world of watching your siblings grow up. Like seeing both of my little sisters and their cutie little boyfriends, who aren't little because they're full grown women, they're full adults now in like real relationships, both of them. I'm like, what do you mean? 2 days ago you were 7 years old. Like, it's such a crazy thing to witness, and going and like having family dinner and my little sisters are there with their boyfriends and like not even just like cutie little high school relationships, like real adult relationships. I'm like, oh, y'all could be all married. And then my overthinking brain obviously goes deeper than that, and I'm like, oh my god, what if these are the people that you're gonna marry, and then these are the people that we are all gonna be spending our entire lives with? Like, yes, welcome sweet angels, welcome sweet boys, take care of my little sisters, I'm watching you. But it is so surreal. I am 10 and 14 years older than Amila and Anya, my little sisters, and that, like, how old am I? Oh my god. Anyway, it's just such a thrilling thing to see them so happy, and like, it feels very, there's just like a little happy bubble right now, and it feels nice. We got a new Taylor Swift album, my little sisters are just in love, and it's just, you know, I'm gonna ride with it and just stay in my little happy bubble. I know that the world pops that often. I know there's, you know what? You take it. You take it. When good things happen, you just gotta ride with it and let it roll for as long as possible. Yeah. This coffee be hitting. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me in this little vlog. Thanks for having a little chat. And thanks for getting ready with me on this fine day. Thank you all so much as always for being here. Love you all, and I'll see you all very, very soon for a new video. Bye!